I didn't gasp when my son said those words. I didn't even flinch. I just tightened his seatbelt, turned the key, and drove away from the airport, away from our house, away from the life I naively believed still belonged to me. Most people feel fear like a storm. Mine arrives like a blackout. The second his voice trembled and he whispered, "Mom, he wants us gone," something inside me snapped into alignment. Not fear. Not shock. Recognition. This was the moment I'd been bracing myself for. I wasn't always the woman sitting behind that wheel. There was a time I convinced myself my husband simply loved too fiercely, worked too endlessly, dreamed too big. I'd met him in a packed seminar hall. He embodied confidence, ambition, a man speaking in futures and blueprints. He looked at me like I was the stable point in his chaotic universe. And I let myself trust him. It's strange how betrayal always starts with trust. No one can wound you unless you first let them close. Weeks before the airport, something about him shifted. Not abruptly, quietly. Late-night phone calls. Locked screens. Trips that stretched longer every time. A softness in his tone when he spoke to me, the kind people use when they've already left but haven't said the words yet. The first real fracture appeared the day I found a second phone hidden in his car. One message glowed on its screen. "Once they're out of the picture, everything we planned moves ahead. You'll have your freedom and the money. Not we. They. My son and me." Most women would crumble. I strategized. I didn't confront him. It would have been emotional, chaotic, expected. Instead, I slipped back into the role of the perfect wife. Quiet. Compliant. Easy to ignore. While he pretended to map our future, I constructed my escape. I cloned the hidden phone, shifted assets into my own name, located the woman, an accountant from his office, who thought she understood him. She didn't. She was a pawn. A tool. She just didn't realize whose. My silence protected me better than any accusation ever could. That morning, he kissed my forehead. He had never done that before. A goodbye disguised as tenderness. Then he boarded his flight with a smile that felt like a verdict. But my son's words rewrote everything. We drove straight to the safe house I'd prepared weeks earlier. I contacted no one, not even my sister. Trust had become a luxury I couldn't afford. I watched the cameras I'd installed around our home through my phone. At 4:32 p.m., a man in a black hoodie tested the back door. Not my husband. Someone he hired. That was the moment my fear evaporated. Step 1. Forward every message, every voice note, every file from his secret phone to my lawyer. Auto time-stamped. Untouched. Undeniable. Step 2. Alert the bank to suspicious activity tied to the woman's name. Freeze every joint account. Seal the assets he believed were his. Step 3. Send the woman one text from his hidden phone. "We need to talk tonight." She went. He didn't. The police did. Step 4. Schedule a home meeting through his own assistant, who had quietly been helping me for months. The people around him were loyal only to his money he no longer controlled. He burst into the safe house 2 days later, panting, frantic. He had tracked my car. I allowed him to. "Where is my son?" he barked. "Our son," I replied, calm, unshaken, even frightening to myself. He lunged toward me, then halted when he saw the red light blinking on the shelf, a recording camera. And behind it, my lawyer, 2 officers, and a restraining order with his name in bold print. His entire world shattered in front of him. "You set me up," he breathed. "No," I said. "You built the plan. I simply completed it." The officers moved in. He didn't fight back. Broken men rarely do. As they escorted him out, he finally voiced the question that had been burning in his eyes. "Who replaced me? Who's protecting you?" I leaned close, lowering my voice to a whisper. "You did," I said. "By showing me exactly who you are." He recoiled as if I'd slapped him. "Good." The court stripped him of everything because I made sure every breadcrumb pointed directly to his intentions. His mistress confessed. His financial records exposed him. His messages condemned him. And he finally learned who took his place. Me. The woman he never imagined could stand against him. I didn't rebuild my life. I took it back. That night, when I tucked my son into bed, he slept peacefully because the danger had passed. Because I ended it. Because sometimes the most powerful revenge is surviving louder than the person who tried to silence you. And I'm not done speaking.